Tributes to Vin Scully. People continue to pay their respects to the broadcasting great, and some folks are making their tributes permanent. An all expenses paid wedding. How does that sound? And that's not all couples would get if they win one store chain's contest.
The Rundown, brought to you by Goal Zero.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. The City of Angels is honoring Dodger icon Vin Scully with eye-catching tributes fit for this legend. City Hall, Union Station, and the pylons at LAX were all bathed in Dodger blue in his honor. Meanwhile, tributes continue to pour in from around the league after news of his death Tuesday night.
Join us in a moment of silence as we remember the extraordinary life and legacy of Mr. Vin Scully.
A moment of silence before the Dodgers took on their rivals, the San Francisco Giants in the Bay Area. Both teams lined up before first pitch to pay their respects to Vin and his incredible legacy. You may remember there's a plaque at Oracle Park commemorating Vin's final MLB broadcast on October 2nd of 2016. The Dodgers are also honoring Vin Scully with a black patch on their uniform for the remainder of the season. It features a microphone and the word Vin. The Dodgers will honor Vin in a pregame ceremony right in front of the home crowd on Friday. Some fans are marking this moment by permanently making Vin a part of them and their lives. Take a look at this. We caught up with a couple of customers at a tattoo parlor in North Hollywood who wanted to show what Scully meant to them with some new ink.
Happiness, nothing but happiness, because hearing his voice just puts a smile on my face, and I bet it does it for a whole bunch of other people in Los Angeles.
He's the voice of the Dodgers, you know, and his voice is very nostalgic to me and brings back a lot of childhood memories every time I would hear it.
Both of those guys sat for around 5 hours as the tattoo artists did their work. Wow, I mean, it looks great. All right, there's a new weapon against coronavirus. You can now get the Novavax vaccine in LA County. Health officials say that this shot is a more traditional protein-based vaccine as opposed to the newer mRNA technology used in Moderna and Pfizer shots. Some people we spoke with said they felt more comfortable getting a vaccine that uses technology that's been around for 30 years.
I was just waiting for something more traditional. Just the research, kind of looking into kind of the negative side effects that kind of we were concerned about.
The Novavax shot was approved for emergency use by the FDA last month. Long Beach is also offering the 2-dose Novavax vaccine series. Vaccines are now available for the rapidly spreading monkeypox virus. A pop-up clinic launched Wednesday morning at the West Hollywood Library. City Council member John Erickson says the idea of the pop-up clinic came about after he heard many residents were driving for hours to get the vaccine. Right now, the West Hollywood site can handle a couple of hundred vaccines a day, but by appointment only. Some good news at the gas pump. Gas prices in LA and Orange counties have dropped 51 days in a row. The average price in LA County went down another 2 cents from Wednesday into Thursday to $5.58 a gallon. Now, we haven't seen prices this low since March. Prices are still $1.20 more than a year ago, but have dropped about 88 cents since rising to a record $6.46 in June. Gas prices across the country are also dropping. There are a number of reasons for this, including the price of oil. It's down, and many people have cut back on driving because of the spike in prices. All right, the monsoon moisture is back. Let's check in with meteorologist Belinda Leon to see just how long it's going to stick around.
Oh, we have storms back in the forecast Thursday afternoon and evening for the mountains, deserts, the IE, and also the San Gabriel Valley. The main concerns is going to be heavy rain, a possibility for some flash flooding, and some of these storms could move over recent burn scars, so debris flow is a possibility as well as dangerous lightning. So you know the precaution when thunder roars, go indoors. Now the chance of rain will diminish as we step into the weekend. Friday 40%, Saturday 20%, but then humidity increases again. We get another surge of monsoon moisture through the beginning of next week. So get used to hearing us talk about storms in the forecast and be weather-aware each afternoon. Temperature-wise, well, things have been comfy lately, but the weather is going to heat up as we step into the weekend. Look at the forecast for Riverside. We're headed back into the triple digits this weekend.
I'm a power blackout, and I'm going to put you in the dark. What is that?
It's the Yeti 3000X solar generator, a home backup system from Goal Zero. Take that blackout.
A major break in the case of a man accused of shooting and robbing Lady Gaga's dog walker. The suspect was recaptured. He was mistakenly released from LA County Jail in April. 19-year-old James Howard Jackson is back in custody. Officers tell us they found him in Palmdale Wednesday. Jackson is accused of shooting Lady Gaga's dog walker in February of 2021. The dog walker survived. 2 of the singer's dogs were stolen and later returned. WNBA star Brittany Griner has been sentenced to 9 years in prison. Griner was arrested at a Moscow airport back in February after cannabis vape canisters were found in her luggage. Griner's team has stated it was prescribed to her for pain treatment. Now attention will turn to the high-stakes possibility of a prisoner swap. A recent crime trend in Hollywood has one city leader making moves to increase safety. City Councilman Mitchell Farrell says there's been a significant increase in robberies and shootings over the last 7 months in Hollywood. There's also been a reported 75% increase in homicides compared to last year. O'Farrell introduced a motion that would allocate an additional $216,000 to increase LAPD presence in the city. It's expected to go before the Public Safety Committee for consideration. Voters in San Bernardino County will have a chance to decide whether they want the county to potentially secede from California and form a new state. Well, during a special Board of Supervisors meeting Wednesday night, they voted 4-0 to put the measure on the November ballot. A real estate developer floated the idea of secession last month, arguing that taxes are too high with not enough resources to go around. The measure will be back before the next board meeting next week. If approved in the fall, it would allow the county to consider succession as an option. Congratulations to Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. Their family is about to get bigger. The model announced on Instagram that she is pregnant with a rainbow baby. That's a term for a baby that's born after the parents lose a pregnancy. It was almost 2 years ago that Teigen and her husband John Legend revealed they lost their third child, Jack, during pregnancy. Well, Teigen admitted that she is nervous about this pregnancy, but says that so far everything is perfect and she feels hopeful. The couple has a 6-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son. Love took center stage during Harry Styles' Love on Tour concert in Portugal. A fan asked Harry to borrow the mic and take a look at what happened. Someone passed the tissue. This is so romantic. The man got the whole crowd to sing along to the Elvis Presley hit. And I bet you know what's coming next, right? Yes, he gets down on one knee and asks his girlfriend to marry him. How sweet is this? Don't worry, she says yes, and the crowd goes wild. Harry congratulated the couple before resuming the show. Very, very sweet. I didn't expect that, not at all. Well, grocery chain Aldi is holding a contest for an all-expenses-paid wedding. So Aldi will provide the venue, photographer, and travel for the November 9th event. So the reception will include plenty of Aldi-themed touches, including favors, a cake, and a storefront photo shoot. That sounds fun. Well, the couple will also receive free groceries for an entire year. The contest runs through August 17th, but hurry because only the first 500 entries will be considered. But I guess you don't have to worry about running out of food at the wedding, right? Because you're in the grocery store. Unlimited drinks and food for everyone on aisle 6. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and on our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4 weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with traffic reports throughout your morning commute. And we want to leave you with this. As you know, Vin Scully retired from broadcasting at the end of the 2016 season, 67 years after he called his first game. He always had a way with words, so here's his final sign-off.
You and I have been friends for a long time, but I know in my heart that I've always needed you more than you've ever needed me. And I'll miss our time together more than I can say. But you know what? There will be a new day and eventually a new year. And when the upcoming winter gives way to spring, rest assured, once again, it will be time for Dodger baseball. So this is Vin Scully wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon wherever you may be.